Hey, welcome back. If your workflow right now looks anything like a pile of sticky notes, a notes app full of half-finished ideas, and a to-do list you stopped trusting weeks ago, this video is for you. Today I'm walking you through the exact three-tool system I use to go from chaotic and scattered to actually organized and on top of everything. The three tools are Trello, Notion, and Canva. All three have free plans. None of them require you to be a tech expert. And together they cover every phase of a project, from the first idea all the way to the finished deliverable. Here's what I want you to take away by the end of this video. Not just what each tool does, but exactly where each one fits in your day and how they connect to each other so nothing falls through the cracks. Let's get into it. Before we look at each tool, let me explain the thinking behind using three of them. Because at first glance it might seem like more tools equals more complexity. The reason it works is that each tool is genuinely better at a different thing. Forcing one tool to do everything usually means you're fighting against it in certain areas. But when you match the right tool to the right job, each one becomes effortless to use because it is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Think of it like a kitchen. You don't use a knife to stir soup or a spoon to chop vegetables. Each tool has a role, and that role makes the whole cooking process faster and cleaner. In this system, the roles are simple. Notion is for planning and storing information. Trello is for tracking tasks and moving work forward. Canva is for creating visual content. Everything that happens in your work fits into one of those three categories, so everything has a home. Let us start with Notion, because this is where every project begins. Notion is a free browser-based workspace that combines notes, databases, and documents in one place. You go to notion.so, sign up with a free account, and you have a blank canvas to build your planning system. Here is how Notion fits into this workflow specifically. The content calendar and project planning. Build a database in Notion to map out everything you are working on. Each entry in the database is a project or a piece of content. Give it a title, a status, a deadline, and a category. This is your master plan. Before anything moves into Trello, it starts here as an idea or a project outline. You think through the scope in Notion first. Write down your goals, list out the key steps, and figure out what the finished product looks like. Then once you're clear on the plan, you create the tasks in Trello. Document and knowledge storage. Notion is also where all your reference material lives. Meeting notes, client briefs, brand guidelines, research, standard procedures for how you do recurring tasks. If you ever find yourself answering the same question twice or hunting through old emails for information you know you have somewhere, that's a sign that information belongs in your Notion knowledge base. Create a page for each project and store everything related to it in one place. Notes from conversations, decisions that were made, links to files, anything you might need to reference later. Linking Notion to Trello. One of the most useful things you can do in this combined system is embed a Trello board directly inside a Notion page. Notion supports embed blocks, and Trello boards are embeddable via their public link. This means you can have your project documentation on a Notion page and see the live Trello task board right below it without switching apps. To do this, copy the link to your Trello board, go to your Notion project page, type /, and then embed. Paste the link and confirm. The board will appear in line. This keeps your planning notes and your active task tracking visible in the same view. Notion's free plan covers all of this with no subscription required. Once the plan is in Notion, Trello is where the actual execution happens. Trello is a visual task management tool built around a format called a Kanban board. It is completely free for most users and works in the browser at Trello.com. No installation needed. Here is how a Trello board works. You have a board, which represents a project or an area of your work. Inside that board you have columns, and inside each column you have cards. Each card represents a task. You move cards from left to right as they progress through your workflow. Setting up your board columns. The column setup I recommend is Backlog, To Do, In Progress, Review, and Done. Backlog is where tasks sit when they are planned but not ready to start yet. To Do is what you are actively working on this week. In progress is what you have started and are currently executing. Review is for anything that needs to be checked, approved, or tested before it is finished. Done is exactly what it sounds like. This 5-column structure covers the full life cycle of almost any task you can think of. You always know where something stands because its position on the board tells you. Building out your cards. Each card is more than just a task name. Inside a Trello card, you can add a checklist for breaking the task into smaller steps, a due date so you know when it needs to be done, a colored label to categorize it by project or priority, and attachments or links to relevant files. This level of detail inside each card means you can hand a card to someone else or come back to it after a week away and immediately know exactly what it needs and what the next step is. Power-ups. Trello has a feature called Power-ups, which are add-ons that extend what the platform can do. 2 worth knowing about are Planway, which gives you a calendar view of all your cards by due date, and Card Repeater, which automatically recreates a card on a schedule for recurring weekly tasks. Trello's free plan includes 1 power-up per board. If you want multiple power-ups on one board, that requires a paid plan. For most beginners, choosing 1 power-up per board is more than enough to get significant value from the feature. Once tasks are planned in Notion and tracked in Trello, some of those tasks involve creating something visual. That is where Canva comes in. Canva is a free, browser-based design tool at canva.com. It has thousands of templates for social media graphics, presentations, flyers, thumbnails, infographics, and more. You do not need any design background to use it. You pick a template, customize the text and images, and export the finished file. Here is how Canva connects to the rest of this system. Creating visual assets linked to Trello. When a Trello card calls for a graphic to be created, you go to Canva, make the asset, and then copy the Canva share link directly into the Trello card. Canva generates a shareable link for every design you make, which means whoever needs to review or approve the design can open it directly from the card without needing a Canva account themselves. This creates a clean review loop. The card says what needs to be made, the asset gets made in Canva, the link goes back into the card moves to review, and once it is approved, it moves to done. Nothing gets lost, and the approval process is visible to everyone involved. Designing visual SOPs for Notion. SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedure, which is just a fancy term for a step-by-step guide for how to do something. If you have recurring processes in your work, like how you onboard a new client, how you publish a blog post, or how you prepare a weekly report, documenting those as visual guides makes them much easier to follow. Create the visual guide in Canva using their infographics or presentation templates. Then embed the finished Canva design link directly into the relevant Notion page. Now your SOP is not just a wall of text, but a clear visual walkthrough that anyone can follow. Content Planner in Canva. Canva also has a built-in content scheduling feature that lets you publish social media posts directly from Canva to platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. This feature is available on Canva Pro, which is a paid subscription. If you are on the free plan, you can still create all your graphics in Canva and then post them manually, or use a separate free scheduling tool. The design workflow in Canva remains exactly the same, regardless of whether you use the built-in scheduler. Now let me show you how all 3 tools work together from start to finish using a real example. Let us say you need to create a set of social media graphics for a product launch. You start in Notion. You create a project page for the launch. You write out the goal, the timeline, the platforms you're posting on, and the key messages you want to communicate. This is your plan. From that plan, you create the tasks in Trello. Each graphic gets its own card. You add a checklist to each card with the specific steps, write the copy, design the graphic, get it reviewed, schedule it. You add due dates based on the launch timeline and move everything into the to-do column. Now you work through the cards. When it is time to design, you go to Canva. You pick a template that fits the platform, customize it with your brand colors, text, and images, and finish the graphic. You copy the Canva share link and paste it into the Trello card. You move the card to review. You go back to Notion, update the project status, and save any notes about what worked and what you would do differently next time. The completed project is archived in Notion for future reference. That loop, plan in Notion, track in Trello, create in Canva, archive in Notion, is repeatable for almost any type of project. Once it becomes a habit, it stops feeling like a system and just becomes how you work. I want to give you a realistic starting point, because the biggest risk with any new system is never actually starting. Here is what I recommend. Do not try to set up all 3 tools at once. In the first few days, just open Trello and create one board for whatever you are currently working on. Set up the 5 columns. Add 5 cards for the 5 most important things on your plate right now. That's your starting point. Once that feels natural, open Notion and create one project page connected to something in your Trello board. Start storing your notes there instead of in random documents or apps. Once those 2 feel comfortable, bring Canva in for the next visual task you have. Create your design there, copy the link, drop it in the Trello card. You will have a functioning version of this full system within a couple of weeks, and none of it will feel forced because each piece will be solving a real problem you already have. And that is the full system. Notion for planning, Trello for doing, Canva for creating, and the whole thing loops back to Notion for storage and reference. All 3 tools are free to start. You do not need to pay for anything to build a working version of what I showed you today. If this helped you, hit the like button and subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel, and I put out videos like this regularly. Drop a comment and let me know which of these 3 tools you are most excited to try, or if you already use one of them and want to share how you set it up. I read every comment.